just went on the craziest 5-day winter shred mission through the legendary Rocky Mountains. We're talking everything from little-known local mountains to world-famous mega resorts. This place has it all when it comes to an epic ski experience. Let me break down the highlights from Sunlight Mountain, Aspen, Ski Cooper, Vail, and Arapaho Basin.
G'day guys, I am on the second part of my Colorado trip today where I am testing out some of the lesser known Colorado resorts, including also seeing some of the bigger resorts of Vail and Aspen. Today we're at Sunlight and boy is it sunny. It's glorious, check out this view.
First up, the chill vibes and sweet stashes at Sunlight Mountain near Glenwood Springs. This 680-acre resort is an old-school gem. The ancient Segundo lift practically crawls up the mountain like a sloth. But that just adds to the laid-back charm. The views from the top are mind-blowing. You're surrounded by nothing but champagne powder fields and the iconic Glenwood Hot Springs down below. Sunlight is all about stripping it back to the simple joy of making fresh tracks under a bluebird sky before soaking in those mineral-rich pools. Coloradans love to soak. Of course, no Colorado trip is complete without a visit to the glitzy, iconic Aspen.
So we're on day 2 of a 5-day ski safari where we're hitting up 5 different mountains in Colorado. Hopefully you can hear me. We're on Ajax today, which is in Aspen.
This place screams jet set glamour with its gladed steeps and heart-pumping blacks under the shadow of Ajax. But as swanky as the town is with new spots like Park in Aspen, Aspen still has this unmistakable, down-to-earth Rocky Mountain soul. The benevolent Society of the Elks secret drinking hole and its old mining town architecture take you to another time. From everywhere in town you get grand views of the alpenglobe while feeling like you've travelled back to ski's free-spirited roots. And speaking of old school vibes, the little 480-acre hill of Ski Cooper totally stole my heart. I know I'm not supposed to have favourites, but it's hard not to with this one. This is the last remaining ski area still operating on public lands, and man does it show. Cooper is proudly independent and non-profit. You won't find any fancy Icon or Alterra passes here either. From the $30 lift tickets on Thursdays to the quirky tree runs lined with leprechaun cutouts. This place leans hard into its simple World War II 10th Mountain Division training routes. You get a goofy, unpretentious atmosphere with zero crowds at spots like the highest Irish pub in North America. Seriously, that's a thing.
Final hour here for me at Ski Cooper, not to be confused with Copper Mountain, which is another massive Colorado resort. This has to be one of the most authentic and unpretentious, understated resorts I've ever been to in Colorado, probably anywhere in the world. It not only has the highest Irish pub in all of North America, that's not its only claim to fame. It has some beautiful terrain, 480 acres of it actually, 5 lifts, 7 lifts planned for the future. Yeah, there's some really nice big open gentle groomers for beginners, but their blue runs are good too. Loved Nightmare, loved Kamikaze. They're the 2 black runs. I would suggest that a place like Ski Cooper is a brilliant place to start for a few days, or even as the antithesis or option to a stay in either Vail or Aspen if I was coming here for a skiing holiday. It's just about 9 miles outside of the mining town of Leadville, Colorado, a beautiful little mining town. And look, there's no one here. There's literally no one here. Come on a Thursday. They have $30 lift price Thursdays. That has to be the cheapest lift tickets in the entire state.
Time to go big with the granddaddy of North American ski resorts, Vail.
We are on day 4 of this ski safari, but this time we're somewhere a little bit busier. We're at Vail. We're about to hit their legendary back bowls.
This place is luxury on an epic scale. With its more than 5,000 acres, 31 lifts, that's right, 31 lifts and legendary 7 bowls. The village is like a literal Disneyland with its heated streets, boutiques, multi-sensory hotspots like chasing rabbits, there's restaurants everywhere. Speaking of chasing rabbits, you could easily get sensory overload here, but don't forget, underneath all that glit and glamour is an authentic story of two ski bums who actually built this paradise from nothing back in the 1950s.
Day 5 on the ski safari in Colorado. We are at Arapahoe Basin, and gotta say, I love this place already. A real locals mountain. It's also starting to snow. There's a lot to love about this place. Great food, great amenities, and a really, really great vibe. Can't wait to show you guys some more.
Last but not least, the rowdy big mountain experience of Arapahoe Basin. Towering at a monolithic 3,900 meters above sea level, this giant is no joke with its gnarly, headache-inducing inbound terrain. While the front side, it has some awesome glade laps for all levels, so if you're a beginner, you can get really good views even if you are just starting out. The east wall and the steep gullies are strictly for experts only. Recharge with wine and charcuterie each day at North America's highest restaurant before stumbling over to A-Basin's infamous beach.
So here in Colorado, we obviously don't have the ocean, so this is our beach.
Normally, most days, that scene feels like an all-day punk rock parking lot party. Get me some of that. And at the end of the day, whether you're ripping perfectly groomed corduroy or chasing deep power stashes on local hills like Cooper, the Colorado Rockies delivers terrain for everyone. This whole trip, it showed me how intimacy and immensity coexist in Colorado like yin and yang, where soft fresh lines meet gnarly craggy peaks, all under endless bluebird skies. Colorado's mountain magic is on another level, and you can actually do it all terrains, all varieties, all in a week. This is the ultimate ski safari.
What an epic adventure. We've done 5 days, 5 ski resorts, some of the biggest, some of the richest, but also some of the small places as well, which I absolutely loved. I cannot wait to get back here. I can't wait to write about Sunlight, Arapahoe, Ski Cooper, places people have never heard of before. Certainly I've never seen stories about before. Get yourself to Colorado, it's more than just Vail and Aspen.